Hi guys, today we're going to see best time to buy and sell this stock. I'm very sorry guys for last a few days or maybe for long days we didn't post any videos because I had exams. Just now it got over and I'm really sorry for that. From now on we'll try to post video consistently. Okay, so today we're going to see best time to buy and sell the stock problem, right? So what the question asks you to do is you have to find the best day to buy the stock and sell the stock so that your profit will be maximized. Okay, the question is very simple. You need to find the best day to buy and the best day to sell the stock so that your profit is maximized, and you are allowed to buy stock only one time and sell it only one single time. Okay, this is the constraint. You have to buy one time and sell it only one single time so that your profit is maximized. I hope you understand the problem statement now. Some people might got an idea. It's obviously what most people will tell is you can get the minimum and maximum number from this array and minus it and you can get the profit. Yeah, that sounds right. For example, if you take apply the logic in this, what is the maximum and minimum? So maximum is going to be 6 and minimum is going to be 1, and if you see the profit is going to be 1 minus 6, sorry, profit is going to be 6 minus 1 is 5. Yeah, obviously it's correct for this particular scenario. Okay, but there is a catch. If we take this example, if you get the maximum and minimum, what is the minimum? Maximum. And max is going to be 7 at day 1. Remember, these are days: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And if you do this, this is going to be day 4, day 1, and the minimum value is going to be 1, which is at day 5. Now, is it possible, tell me guys, is it possible to buy the stock at day 5 and sell it at day 7? Is it possible? No, right? That's why this logic doesn't work. Finding maximum and minimum, getting the profit, that doesn't work on. It's only apply for a certain case. For example, in this case the minimum value is at day 3. Sorry, I just put it day 1. It's day 3, I'm very sorry. So in this case, if you see the minimum value is at day 3, that's right. And if you see the maximum value at day 4, so obviously you can do this thing. You can buy at day 3 and you can sell at day 4. That's obviously right. So only got correct answer. But in this case, you are buying at day 5, and how could you sell at day 7 to get the maximum profit? So now you can ask me, what is a correct logic, Magesh? So now we will see deeper into it. Now let's talk about brute force solution very quickly, guys, and then we'll move to the optimal one. So in brute force solution, as always, we are going to have two loops. One will be going from 0 till the end, and I pointer will go from I plus 1 till the end. So what does this indicate? This I point indicate buying time, and this J point indicates selling time. So if you don't understand, initially we'll be at this position, right? So this is going to be buy state, and what J pointer will go start from here and go this, and we'll just compute the profit. So remember guys, the profit formula is going to be selling minus buy. So this is the profit formula. That's what we're doing it. Profit is going to be nums of j minus nums of I. So I is initially it will be standing at this, and j pointer will keep on moving it, and we'll compute the profit, and we'll just compare to the maximum profit, max of profit comma max profit. So whenever it's greater than the max profit, we'll update the result. And if you talk about the time complexity, obviously it's going to be O of n square and O of 1. I hope you understand this brute force solution it's very simple, and I don't need to put more time into it. Without wasting much time, let's get to the optimal one. Now let's move to the optimal solution, guys. I'll just reveal what is the technique we're going to use, which is going to be two pointer or sliding window. You can tell any of those. Either it's two pointer or sliding window. So Without wasting much time, let's get into the solution. Again, one more tip, like always, whenever you trying to solve a problem, try to visualize it. So it makes your problem very easily and very easy to understand. Now I'll just explain it. Okay. Now you'll understand the power of this visualization technique. Always try to visualize the problem as simple as possible. Now what I did is I just drawn a graph out of the given input. What that given input tell is, this is the day one, this, I mean, this is a price at day one, this is a price at day two, this is a price at day three. Am I right? So what I can do is I can simply draw the graph, whereas x-axis indicate the days, you can see day one, day two, day three, and y-axis indicate the prices. So I just plot a graph. Now you can easily find the answer from the given graph. How? You can ask me how. You can find the lowest peak. So what is the lowest peak in our graph is this. So you can buy the stock at this lowest peak. I mean, obviously this if you imagine in your real life scenario, you will buy a stock at the lowest price day. Okay, let's assume this is the lowest peak guy. Now, like when you will sell this stock, you will sell at the peak position. So in our given input, this is one of the peak. Okay, so if we sell this at day 3, what is the price? Price is 5, so the profit is going to be 5 minus 1, 4. You're going to get 4 profit. Okay, obviously you just got a profit, but the question asks you to find is the maximum profit. So what we can do is, again we can check with the next peak. Why I'm telling peak is, you have down here. Obviously if you go down, you won't get the maximum profit, right? That's why you have to find the peak points. Now what is the next peak point other than this is one of our peak point. Now if we calculate the profit, it's going to be 6 minus 1, 5. For this given input, the answer is going to be 5. That's the reason why I tell you guys to visualize things. Now the problem made very simple. You have to find the smallest peak and try out all different possible highest peak value. That's it. It's very simple. Now let's apply the two pointer in this concept. You will see how we can apply this logic with the two pointers. Now in two pointers, we used to have two different pointer, right? I think in previous video I talk about the different variation. Like last problem we have variation like at two extreme end. Right now we are going to have next position, like left is going to be at day 1, right is going to be at day 2. And one more thing is, always left pointer indicate buying the stock and right pointer indicate selling the stock. Okay, please don't forget this. Left is always buying and right is always selling. Now at initially day 1 we are at here, profit is 7. Let's assume, as I said, left is going to be buying, right? Let's assume we bought for 7 and we are selling it for 1 rupees. At the day 2 the stock price is 1. We are doing it. Now let's calculate the profit is going to be selling minus buying. So we are selling it for 1 rupee and buying it for 7 rupees. Our profit is going to be negative 6. So do you need to update this thing? Nope, we no need to update. And one more thing, like whenever you are facing this case 1, like left is greater than right, what this case indicate is your buying cost is greater than the selling cost. Like whenever you buy it for more amount of money and you sell it for less amount, you're going to end up in the what it a loss, right? You're just going to get the loss. That's what this indicate. If you see here, you have 6 rupees loss. This is not a profit. Am I right? It's 6 negative 6, which is loss, because you bought it for 7 rupees and you're just selling it for 1 rupees. Obviously this is loss. This loss occurs only this case. Left is greater than right indicate loss. So for that, what you have to do is, you can directly move left pointer to the right place and right pointer to the next day. It will look like this. You have to move right pointer to the next day and left pointer to the right position. Now we just continue the same process. Now we are buying at 1 rupees. Am I right? We are buying at 1 rupees and selling. So what is the price at day 3? At day 3 the price is 5. So sell is going to be 5 rupees. Now what is the profit? The current profit is going to be 4, am I right? And which is greater than the max profit, so update as 4. Now you can ask me what should I do. This is a case too. Whenever right is greater than left, we just move the right pointer one step ahead, because you can find some more best today. For example, if you stop in this position itself, your profit is going to be 5. But if you go to this position, you're going to get profit of 5. That's the reason we just move the right position alone, not the left one, because left is already minimized. If you look at this graph, left is already minimized. Am I right? Left is already minimized. Now we just need to find the maximum profit day. That's why we just move only right point for this particular case. When right is greater than left, again this indicate selling price is greater than the buying price, which is obviously a profit. So now let's go back to the diagram. Now our buying price is going to be same, but our selling price is 3. So what is the profit? Current profit is 2. So do you want me to update this max profit? No. So simply move this right pointer next position at the day 5. At the day 5, what is the selling cost? Selling cost is going to be 6 rupees and the maximum profit is 5 rupees. So do you want me to update the max profit? Yeah, because this maximum so far is 4 and right now we just got 5 rupees. So just update the current profit. Now we have to move the right pointer. Now we just calculate the current profit. The current selling price is going to be 4 and the profit is going to be 4 minus 1, which is 3. And do you want me to update it? Nope, you don't want to update it. So just move the right pointer next position. So next we just got out of bounds, so we can simply come out of the loop and we can return the maximum profit. Maximum profit is 5. I hope you guys understand this approach very well. Only one thing you have to keep in mind is two things. One is left always indicate buying and right always indicates selling. And the last and final thing is the two cases. Case 1 occurs whenever left is greater than right, which indicate the loss. And the case 2 is whenever right is greater than left, which indicate the profit. And at the profit time, you just need to move the buying time. So without wasting much time, let's write the pseudocode for this. So first let's declare the max profit and left and right pointers. If you remember carefully, left is going to be at the day 0 and day 1. This is going to be at day 2. That's the reason why I put 0 comma 1. Now what we can do is we can start the while loop, or you can use for loop also. I am comfortable with while loop. So while right is less than the n, where n is going to be size of the given array. Now let's calculate the current profit. If you remember the formula is going to be selling minus the cost. If you remember carefully, left is always for selling and right is always for buying. So the formula is going to be, so current is going to be nums of right minus left. This is the current profit and we talk about two cases, right? So now let's write the first case, which is nums of left is greater than nums of right, again which indicate the loss. So what we have to do at the loss position, you have to move the left pointer to the right position. Am I right? Am I right? And what is the next case? Next case is going to be this one. Further, we no need to write because we can directly have else condition. And here we have to update the max profit. If you remember, like whenever we got this case, we will update the max profit. For this, what we'll do is max profit is going to be maximum of, again max is a method which compares two values. Which value is greater, it will assign to the max profit. For that, as a default, it's going to be max profit itself, and we compare with the current value. So whenever current value is greater, we just simply update this max profit as we did here. From 0 we came to 4, from 4 came to 5. That's what this piece of lines do. And if you remember, we'll just increment right position every single time. So right is going to be plus 1. Now we just close the loop and we can directly return max profit. And let's talk about the time and space complexity of this problem. It is always going to be O of n because we are just iterating the element only one single time. We are not having any kind of nested loop or any other sortings. So we're just seeing the element only one single time. So the time complexity is going to be O of n, or we can tell a linear time. And if we talk about space, space is going to be constant time. The reason, because we are not using any kind of data structure like arrays or set or heap. We are just having a two pointers and one result variable, which cost is going to be constant space. I hope you guys understand this problem very well. Now, without wasting much time, let's code this up. I hope you guys remember I said this problem is one of my what is it? The favorite problem. The reason, because if you go to the solutions page, you can see my solution at the top, which is the most viewed one, almost 380 85 Ks. So whatever I explained here, I did it like 2 years back. And again, if you guys don't understand this, you can directly go to this article. I will link this below. You can go and read this and you can understand very well. This is my the best solution I ever made. You can check this out. Now let's have the left and right pointer, and left is always indicate buying and right is always indicate selling. Okay, don't forget this guys. Left is always buying, right is always selling. Now let's start the while loop. While right is less than length of prices, and current profit is going to be prices of left. You remember the formula, sorry, prices of right. You remember the formula, it's going to be sell minus buying. Am I right? It's going to be prices of left. This is the current profit. Now the case one, as we discussed, if prices of left is greater than prices of right, we just move the left pointer to the right place. And the case 2 is going to be simple. I just update the max profit. So max profit is going to be max profit itself, or it's the current profit, and we just move the right pointer one position ahead. Am I right? This is the case 2 position. Now let's quickly run this solution. Yeah, it passed the test cases. Now let's submit this. Yeah guys, our code passes successfully, and there is one more solution also, which is using cadence algorithms. Again, I didn't explain it because the time and space is almost going to be same. And if you want to see the cadence algorithm, you can see this guy solution. He explained about cadence algorithms. So thanks for watching till this guys, and we'll meet in one more video tomorrow. Until then, bye.